Dear kids, today we are going to read The Ugly Duckling. This story is one of my favorite stories. Why? Because it's about transformation. I'll tell you at the very end why does it resonate with me so much and what did I learn out of it. Okay, so are you curious what happened to our ugly duckling? Let's begin. Crack, crack. Eggshells were breaking one by one. Mother Duck was looking merrily upon the hatching nestlings, as yellow as primroses. Still, there was one egg left, the biggest one. "You better leave it alone, for nothing good will hatch from it," a goose passing by was warning her. What a smart aleck. Look, they really look as primroses. Okay, I have a picture of primroses later in the book. I'm gonna show it to you. The duck was stubborn though, so she just set herself on the nest. Finally, the last nestling hatched from the egg. It was strangely big and grey. "Oh, how ugly he is!" the ducklings frowned, seeing their brother. "Didn't I tell you?" the goose hissed again. When the poor duckling heard this, he burst into tears. Everyone around was teasing him and calling him the ugly duckling. Poor soul, can you see that? He's crying. Yeah, they're very mean. And then, one day, he couldn't stand it any longer and went out into the world. He was walking and walking. At last, he came to a farmstead. He did not find friends there, though. Yeah, to find a good friend is not easy, isn't it? Look, these particular trees are called white birch trees. Did you know the outer bark can be pulled off easily? In America, the bark of the birch tree was used by Native Americans to create canoes. But I'm pretty sure you already knew this. Oh, the days grew colder. One day, he saw huge white birds swimming on the pond not far from the shore. They were swans. "Oh, what a pity that I am not like them," he sighed, seeing how they flew into the sky with a flutter of their wings. "I'll wait. Maybe they'll come back. I really like this, with a flutter of their wings." I can almost hear them fluttering their wings, can you? Oh, look at this. These are the primroses, I'm pretty sure. Well, as you can see, they are not very pretty flowers, I'm afraid. But early in the season, the flowers bloom only at night and wilt in the daytime. But just before the sun goes down, you may catch the tightly closed buds open, and then lemon scent perfumes the air. Time is very precious for them, as each flower lives for just one night, waiting patiently for the night-flying moths to pollinate them. Yeah, it's getting cold. I can see that. Soon, it became quite cold. The cold and hungry duckling was found by some children who took him with them. When a red housecat saw the duckling, he decided to hunt him. The poor bird had to flee again. Look at his little sack. Oh, and these are dandelions. I love them. You can make honey out of them. And these are chestnuts. I'm afraid they are not edible. You see, the nuts are in spiny cases, so it's kind of like a giveaway. Stay away from me. And these mushrooms, although they might look pretty, they are called the death cups for a very good reason. Extremely poisonous. Oh, these are daisies. My favourite flowers are daisies. They're so simple, so beautiful. At last, spring came, and the grass turned green. Swans returned to the pond. The duckling wanted to take a closer look at them. "How beautiful you are! Come to us," they called at the sight of him. Ashamed, the bird lowered his head. How big was his surprise, though, when he saw his own image in the water. He was a great snow-white swan too. The inhabitants of the farmyard could only envy him. So, this is truly an amazing story. This is about transformation, and I think we all go through an ugly duckling phase. Well, sure I did. I wasn't a very pretty child, to put it mildly, and I never really had friends in the school. I wanted to fit in, but I just couldn't. And if you don't feel pretty enough, just remember that all the duckling hatched at once, except the ugly duckling. And he turned out to be the prettiest swan in the area. So who knows? You can be a late bloomer too. But one thing I've learned is that real beauty comes from within. What does it mean, Belle? You might ask, what does it mean? Well, it means simply that if you are frowning, the mirror will never smile back at you. If you want the mirror to smile at you, you have to smile first. So, your inner world creates the outer world. And the same goes for your appearance. Just think about it. How can anyone find you beautiful if you don't like yourself? True beauty is humble. That's another thing I like about the ugly duckling, that he could have gone back to the places he had been mistreated and shown off his beauty, but he didn't. He remained humble in his little heart. Kids, I really hope that you like this amazing story. Before you leave, hit that little red magical box below to stay in touch, and subscribe. Dear parents, if your kids have problem with reading, if you would like them to learn how to read in 12 weeks, that is a very simple method through which children as young as 2 years old can learn to read fluently. It's truly an amazing program that is based on phonemic awareness. If your child can speak, then he can learn how to read. To find out more, click on the link in the description and you will see precisely how you can teach your kids to go from not even knowing the alphabet letters to reading words and sentences and to short stories. Good
Good night and sleep tight.